Today we're going to discuss spring cleaning, which I think is a great thing to discuss because sometimes Americans just need some tips on how to organize more properly, including myself at times. I will admit it, Ashley, okay? So let's just get right into it. First off, reoccurring subscription services are often the culprit of ongoing unnecessary spending. Share with us why we should take stock in our services and spring clean accordingly when it comes to subscriptions, as they can begin to build up your payment when you have so many services that you are subscribed to. And I know all about this as well, Ashley.
Yes, I know too. My number one tip to spring clean your budget is to purge expenses that you won't miss or aren't using. And we can spring clean our finances by looking at what we spent so far this year. Are there subscriptions, like you mentioned, that we're not using or maybe even completely forgot about, which tends to happen with subscriptions? Or are there expenses that aren't really adding much value or happiness to our lives? We can purge those expenses or let go of those expenses first.
You know, sometimes we just need to make our finances flexible. Using a payment solution like Affirm, which is who you are partnering up with this morning to spread out costs, allows you to keep your budget adaptable during a time where unplanned costs can pile up, including the inflation. Tell us, Ashley, why we should choose Affirm to help us out this spring.
Yes, we want to make our finances flexible, and sometimes we need some time to pay things off. So I've partnered with Affirm. I recommend them because they offer a transparent way to pay over time on our own schedule on anything from last minute travel, home essentials, electronics, even car payments without the hidden fees and compound interest you might find with credit cards.
Now, Ashley, Valentine's Day was this week, but there's a new survey out there that says being financially stable is sexy. So tell us more about that as we're in the month of February, which includes a lot of love, Ashley. Okay.
Definitely. If you needed any more reason to get your finances in order, financial stability is sexy. The recent survey from Affirm showed that consumers are prioritizing finances in their relationship. And actually, the majority, 3 out of 4 of them, said financial stability is a turn on. So if you are looking for love or looking to rekindle your love, you want to get that budget in order. And a great way to do that is to surround yourself with friends, family, loved ones who will support you in your money goals.
Well, look at there. You learn something new every day. Isn't that right, Ashley? Well, the fourth thing that we should really think about when doing a spring clean this year is making our spending intentional. You know, every dollar that we spend is an opportunity to vote for what we want to see more of in the world. But being intentional, it has the wonderful side effect of reducing our spending. So touch more on that with our viewers listening this AM.
Yes, every time we spend a dollar, we are voting for what we want to see more of in the world, and we can align our spending with our values. So that might be looking at a recurring expense and switching it to a BIPOC or women-owned business, or buying products from a company that's making changes to be more sustainable. So, and when we are intentional with our spending, like you mentioned, it often has the wonderful side effect of reducing the total amount we spend. So it's definitely a win-win.
Now, Ashley, real quick, I do want to touch on your book available for pre-order titled Financial Adulting. I saw it on your Instagram page. I think it's like 14 days left until the book is going to be coming out. But what made you want to write this book, and what's some knowledge that readers will find from this book?
Thank you. Yes, Financial Adulting comes out in 14 days. It is everything you need to know to be a conscious and confident adult. And I want it to be a book that people read and learn a ton when they read it, but also have it sit on the shelves as a resource. So when it's time to get insurance, they can look at it. When it's time to buy a home, they can go to the chapter on home buying, or when it's time to up their 401k, they can look at chapter 7. So definitely covers all the finance topics. I interviewed 35 experts for it. I'm so excited about it. Thank you for asking.
Oh, I'm excited for you. Congratulations to you, my friend. Everyone's going to have to get a copy. You can get it at Target, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles. Financial Adulting is coming out. Be on the lookout for Ashley's new book. I think it's going to be a really great read indeed. Now, Ashley, where can our audience go for more information about everything that we have discussed this morning?
They can learn more about Affirm at affirm.com and follow along my tips at The Fiscal Femme.